Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Culture Man, Kenny Burns, and welcome to TKBS, where we inform, impact, and inspire. And we also stay hydrated, because ain't no way I can give you all this energy and not be hydrated while doing it. Go grab your Smart Water in that sleek bottle right now and put it next to your kale popcorn and get ready for the best show on earth, the Kenny Burns Show. Life's full of choices. Smart Water is a simple. Visit drinksmartwater.com and learn more. The dream is real. Yeah. You feel that standing ovation? You feeling that energy? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TKBS. I am the lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns. You know, the dream is real. Woo! Where Kendra at? I can't see her. Oh, she's still in the bed. She's still recovering from ordinary love.
We're going to have to rock this one without her.
She said she woke up in Detroit, sugar. Did. What up, though? How you doing, baby? Can you do your intro, or you still hungover?
No, and I'm Dr. Sugar, whatever y'all want to call me, because baby, hey y'all, I cannot drink tequila.
Yeah, until tequila had us leaning. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a lot of things that happened, and we're gonna get into it momentarily. But ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that No Ordinary Love was an entire movie. Round of applause for that. Yes. Now we can talk about it, sugar. We had the Piedmont Park pool. It's in the middle of Piedmont Park, right on the pond. Beautiful, big shout out to Bridget, my work wife, and the entire crew over there. And when I say they rolled it out for us, y'all, they rolled it out for us. Even when we tried to leave, the Oyster Hut, I'm gonna get into the Oyster Hut momentarily. Just one little story about Bridget and how I love her. Send her this clip. She was like, Kenny, y'all got to go. I was like, I know. I said, but we got to break down the furniture, so you might as well let the rest of these oysters come off the grill. People was in line for them damn oysters to the end of the goddamn No Ordinary Love. Round of applause for Lynn.
To the end.
Yeah. Come on, Lynn. I love you, brother. Oyster Hut, Turkey Leg Hut, Houston, Texas. Yeah. But we're going to get into that. But I wanted to say what inspired this, sugar. The overwhelming love, the overwhelming support, you know, from the people that bought tables, participated, helped with the event, all the things. It just touched me, and it led to my Soul Food Sunday. Love wins. Love wins. I truly live my life by that. I show up intentionally with love. So all I receive in my life, y'all, is love. No matter the disappointments, no matter the shortcomings, the setbacks, the non-consistency from others. Ladies and gentlemen, I show up with love because I know that I'm going to get love in return. I always say right here on TKBS, I show up how I want to be received. I show up and everybody know how to act. Everybody's in order when I show up because, listen, I demand love and respect. I demand it. Sugar, how'd you feel about the weekend, baby? Because you was, child, that Antil Tequila, child, it had you. Hello? It had all of us, actually. We're going to start with you, though.
Y'all, okay, first of all, let's start here.
Yeah.
If you've never been to Piedmont Park in Atlanta, and you know what Central Park is in New York,
yes,
just think of Central Park of Atlanta.
Yes.
When we got there, first of all, it was a big old chain on the original gate that you couldn't go in. We were like, well, how them cars get in? What we doing?
Right.
So we were able to navigate it. When we got in, it was done so well. Like, it was, the people were smiling at the gate. When we got to the parking deck, the people were smiling. When we got to the cart, the people were kind. How y'all doing? Y'all here for No Ordinary Love?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We wish we could come. We just gonna be making sure y'all get down there. Y'all, when I tell you, the attention to detail was on top of the thing. It was just, everything was on top of everything. Like, there was towels, there was pillows that were water resistant. There was just, like, you know, the things that you need to think about, they were done. The way the food was run out, let me tell you something. Oyster Hut, y'all got some good practices. I don't have no feedback. Everything was lined up, and when things weren't working, immediately he fixed it, tweaked it, and said, okay, now we're gonna do this. Move over here. This is where I need the light. Like, I was one of the first people in line. Right. Let me tell you why.
She finna get them oysters. She said, I'm gonna have an aphrodisiac before I get to the tequila.
Okay, to the tequila. All right.
Yeah.
Kenny said, Hey, Kendra, sugar, the food ready. So we went on up there.
Yeah.
There wasn't no line.
Right.
It was people sitting at the tables waiting, but it wasn't no line. So we got the food first. I think Kendra got the first person.
Right.
So then we got the food. When I tell y'all the way they did it, everything is in here. Here you go.
Yeah.
Ain't no modifications. If it work, you eat what you want. Give somebody else the rest of it.
That's right.
Here you go.
So hold on. Say what was in that, because I was going to talk about Oyster Hut later, but since we talking about, we're going to go on in. It's fine. In the plates though, you had shrimp, you had crab legs, you had oysters, you had what else that was in the corn?
Potatoes.
You had potatoes, and I don't think people really was thinking about how much food each person got. And when I tell you, I ain't seen this many women savages eating since my wife yesterday. Listen, y'all, when I say big shout out to Flo, I was fucking with Flo the whole time because Flo was in the plate. She was not fucking playing. It was crab legs in the air. It was oyster shells hitting the ground. I'm talking about, but that's how good the food was.
Listen, when Flo finally finished eating, right?
Yeah.
She came and sat right by me. I said, Flo, you ate, didn't you?
Yeah.
She was quiet. Yeah. I said, Kenny told everybody on the mic, Flo, eat, Flo.
Yeah.
I said, Flo, I get it, sis.
Yeah.
Eat the food.
Yeah.
She said, it was there. It was good.
No, it was good. And I don't think people see, this is another thing about, you know what I'm saying, intentionally showing up for your people. I don't think people really got the gist of what I was going to present them. Because when I said it's going to be some grilled oysters and some grilled crab legs, I think they thought it was going to be like some, for the people that have never heard of Oyster Hut or have never heard of Lynn Price and the Turkey Leg Hut, they don't know. But when they got there, when I say the line didn't end to the end of the night, so that means while the pool was packed, I'm trying to figure out who, and everybody was down there, who was in line. But when I came upstairs to leave, it was still a line. Now I'm imagining they hurried their ass about that pool to try to get them a to-go plate. I'm imagining that's what happened. But let's break this down. First of all, I paid them $15,000 to come cook for y'all.
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and start stunting because I don't think people understand how much I put into this, right? $15,000 what I paid him. And to be honest with you, he was worth more than that. To your point, he had a setup. First of all, he was on the grill. Round of applause for Lynn. He was on the grill the whole time. The man was sweating. He had on them damn black gloves. He was popping them oysters like he was goddamn, you feel me? Like, and I kept coming up there, first of all, because everybody named Mama, Kenny, can you help me get a plate quicker? Kenny, can you help me get a plate quicker? So, of course, I was taking care of the sponsors ASAP. But it was crazy because he was there for 4 hours straight. I ain't see the man go to the bathroom. So big shout out to Lynn. When he talk about late nights and early morning, that man worked harder than most people I know, child.
That's how you knew that it was gonna be good for every plate. Like it wasn't gonna be like your plate good, but mine wasn't so good. He was literally inspecting the plate quickly. Putting that whatever that sauce.
That sauce?
That they was making.
Where the sauce at, Tiff? We need a sauce.
He was like, I need a sausage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, and it was fast. It was quick. Even though there was always a line, it was not like I was waiting for an hour for food.
Yes. No, and it was because it was really curated for us. And I'm going back to the $15,000 that I spent on Turkey Leg Hut / Oyster Hut, right? It is a testament of the experience you had. Like, first of all, you come into the venue and you get your ticket, you got step and repeat right there. There's some ambiance going on. The lighting, you come outside, you see all these tables with gold candles, with Centinela candles, by the way, because we knew we had some seafood in that thing. We was by the water. Ain't nobody say not one word about no fly, no mosquito, no nothing. I'm just talking about details now. I'm talking about details. All right, big shout out to
5 wick candles. Let's start there. The candles had 5 wicks.
Yeah, they wasn't the little ones. They was the big ones. The 1, not the 2. Come on, give me hand motions, Sugar. I love it when you start. When Dr. Sugar bring out the hands and the little finger guns, it's up. But my point is, they come in. You see this presentation. You look to the left. You got Oyster Hut over there in the corner. Right in front of you, you got the DJ. Then you got 2 bars open all night long, courtesy of Pronghorn. Round of applause for Pronghorn. They did that. They weren't playing no game. And people was also, by the way, let's get into Pronghorn a little bit. They was also like, dog, this liquor is incredible. These drinks are incredible. And what not one person said, because we ain't have no other bar but a black-owned bar. Nobody said one word about their favorite nothing. They didn't question. They didn't talk about, well, I want such and such whiskey. No, we got Greenwood whiskey. Oh, it's delicious. What's in this cocktail? This Greenwood. And then tequila. They didn't care about Clase Azul, Don Julio, none of that. Antil was Antillin, and we all was on the tequila. Big shout out to Antil, because then they had Island John for the vodka. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a black-owned bar. I don't even know if you processing this right now, but I just wanted to give you some recap. I want to give you a real recap because y'all not really getting it. And then on top of that, big shout out to Tiara, who's the head of diversity for Moët Hennessy. She gave us all the Dom Perignon so I could gift you at your VIP. That wasn't even supposed to come. That was from me to you. So when we talk about experience, and then by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we had floaties for everybody. We had floaties. We had all the bells and whistles. We had the pillows. Big shout out to IDAP. Shay, I love you. You smell good too. You literally had, she's the one who did the back of the DJ booth that said no one they love. She did all the pillows. She did the little heart fans that they got. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk. Because the fans, whatever the material was, Shay, that you used for them fans was the perfect material for outside.
Yes.
For actually being able to feel the
wind from it.
and it was connected well. I'm back.
Let's give her those props. And she did the towels. Ladies and gentlemen, I know some of y'all didn't come to swim, which you look great. You vibe. You are part of the beautiful scenery. Huh? Like, it was beautiful. And then there were some people came with little towels. Some people forgot their towel. But it was some people that wasn't planning on getting that water until they saw them towels. And I just want to say thank you, Ariana, for making me get them damn towels. Because I was like, you know what? Man, they're going to bring their towels. But she was right. And we did it. And not only was it, to your point, Sugar, them amazing fans that was durable. You could get them wet. And they were not even plastic. Maybe they were plastic. They were like a hard, but they were dope. But we had the towels, we had the pillows, but we had everything in a Mael bag. Big shout out to Mael with hair products. So after you got your hair wet, you can go in the bathroom and go on and goddamn slick you down if you want to come meet us at Rose Bar. So I just feel like everything was thought out to a T. And big shout out to Tiff and the team because, and big shout out to Mael again, because them bags wasn't the cheap bags. Okay, can we talk about the Mael bags for 2 seconds? The Mael bags you're going to use those in your life post the event. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man.
Kendra was like, oh, this is the perfect bag because I need another bag to put such and such in while I'm going to the airport. I said, perfect.
Yeah, and sugar. Them DJs, baby. I'm going to start with Baby You. Round of applause. There's no better DJ that defines what No Ordinary Love is and to get us in the mood and get us going than DJ Baby You. That man, in the way that he remixes songs, is unmatched.
And he's unassuming. You don't expect him to do all the things. And he does all the things every time. From the beginning until the DJ swapped out, it was just like, baby, why you gotta leave it?
Why you leave?
Can y'all do that at the same time?
Yeah, can you go back and forth? Can you go record for record? But we gonna get the E-Class and why he closed it. But my man Souls, big shout out to Heat Atlanta. Suki is my stretch lady y'all always see on my Instagrams. That's my boo. And she stretches me every time I work out. But her husband, Soj, and their friends, they came out, right? And Soj never comes out. I'm always like, Soj, come to my event. So he came. This man was so stuck listening to Baby You in the corner because me and him is music guys. So when I go in the gym, sometimes he be 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, but sometimes be 5 minutes, then he out. But when he leave, I'm like, why are you leaving? Because he plays the music from his phone. So that's just giving you a taste of how much he loves music and likes to curate experiences too. So me and Solj was like, you saw I was upstairs for I had to be upstairs for like an hour and a half before I went downstairs. So I was like, oh man, this music. And he was just telling me, he's like, Kenny, the man play Ain't No Mountain High Enough with Blow the Whistle beat. And then he did something. And I'm like, you can't make this up. And then to be honest, this is for all my music heads. This is why Baby You is a national treasure. The man hits you in here before the words start. You already connected to something before. I'm talking about doing his remixes. And it takes over your mind and soul. I'm talking about every time. It's like unbelievable. And to be honest with you, and Sugar, I want to know how you feel. Would it be different if we had somebody open up, I don't know if the vibe, I mean, they know I'm coming.
No.
I know they know I'm coming. They know we're going to have a good time, but he is the key to getting us going.
The thing is, if somebody has never been in a setting where he was DJing, they are going to walk in and be like, now, who is this? And what's going on? And then they're going to be like, oh my God.
Right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Baby You is chill mode, but gonna hit you over the head.
Yeah. You're going to see him, you're going to be like, oh, he chilling. And now he got some motherfucking gold teeth. You seen that shit? That motherfucking smile. I said, oh, you turned up. Oh, you going all the way.
I even took a picture with you. I was like, I need a picture with you because, hey, listen, you just got in my heart.
No, he's a superstar. We love and appreciate you, DJ Baby You. And now some flowers for my brother, DJ E-Class. He my spirit animal musically. You know what I'm talking about? It's like if you love your mama and daddy, you know what I'm talking about, and you went to a historically black college, university, or you've been around some real progressive Negro amazingness. Like he really, and even when you a professional and he plays some ratchet, you know what I'm talking about? It's the right ratchet. It's the right sophisticated ratchet. You can go back to work and feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, you know what I'm talking about? And then his beard be on point all the time. Okay? He don't show up to an event without that motherfucking beard on. You hear me? So I just want to say, man, we got the perfect dream team and I'm giving you your flowers, E-Class, as I always do, not just verbally, but I take you across the world with me. And I know Baby U's might seem a little longer, but more people know you in our community than Baby U, so I had to give him some little extra additives.
Let me say,
see why.
You had to look.
You had to put that salt, that turkey leg hut salt.
I need to say one thing about E-Class. So we have a running thing that we do since Turk.
Yeah.
And I always give him a goodie powder because I know what's going to happen.
You are.
So when E-Class was about to start, I said, oh shoot, I ain't gave him his goodie.
Yeah.
I got up, I hadn't gotten in the water yet. So I got up, dug the goodie out, walked around there. I said, here you go. He just busted out laughing so big. He gave me the biggest hug. So shout out to you, E-Class, and making sure you don't have no hangover.
Listen, child, one time for you, I thought you was giving out drugs, child. I looked over in the thing. I saw you doing some white stuff in your mouth like this. I said, well, what the hell is Sugar doing?
You know how many people inbox me like, Sheryl, are you okay?
Yeah.
Sugar, you okay? What's going on? What you doing? I mean, one friend was like, you good? I was like, yeah. He was like, it's a goodie. He was like, well, what is that?
Yeah.
I said, it's a headache powder. He said, I thought he was like, I knew that you know, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know how far we was partying.
And I got nervous.
I didn't know if Rick James evoked the spirit in you or something. Yeah, no, it was real. Because I saw it and somebody asked me, I was like, no, that's goodie. Because literally, I was like, because you were so turned. So by the time you took that goodie powder, child, it was like, I was like, oh, Sugar. Yeah, Sugar's outside tonight. Then we're going to talk about Rose Bar after. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to, we're going to leave that real late. But I want to shout out Gatorade. I'm going to tell y'all, hold on. I'm going to tell y'all how God don't play about me. You hear me? Let me tell you something. I know. God don't play about me. Now, mind you, it was raining for 40 days and 40 nights prior to knowing any love in Atlanta. So much so, people hit me up until yesterday. I ain't checked my DM today, but up until yesterday, I ain't know y'all was still having it. It had been raining so much. And then it was clear that day. I was like, well, I ain't seen no promo. Because, we really ain't promote the last couple of days. We promoted that day to tell people, we still on, basically. But it was like people indecisive because of the weather. So then 3 days before, we had water for everybody, right? We had water. And we were talking to a few people about some water. But, for this kind of look, I just wasn't going to give it away. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I'd rather buy the water, to be honest with you, because I know the experience I'm offering my partners. Why does Pronghorn come back with the big money and the liquor? You know what I'm saying? Why does Mael sign up a week before with the big check? You know what I'm saying? Because they know who they partnering with. So I was going, and I want to kind of call somebody out a little bit, but I ain't going to do that. So we get to the day of the event. I have water. It's little bottles of water you'd have to drink. 14 of them motherfuckers to be quenched, okay? It just wasn't serving my soul. So I'm on the phone with Tiff, like, Tiff, fuck it. Just go to, you know what I'm saying, buy some. We gonna buy a whole bunch of water. You nigga, you already spent it. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all right now how much the fucking party cost. $76,000.
Damn!
And so I'm like, she like, you don't.
That's more than some people's salary.
Yes, man.
Yeah. She said that she didn't want me to spend no more money, right? Now mind y'all, I'm doing these type of events because I'm showing you how I'm curating events. So when I announce this No Ordinary Love Island destination, y'all better get your motherfucking tickets, okay? But anyway, I'm stunting a little bit with that price, but I'm also letting you know how much I put into you. Not just me. I didn't make $1. Not $1. Did I make? I might have made $2. No, I ain't make no bang. Because I just got a bill for car service for $2,000. Okay, great. Sugar kept the shit all night. Her and Kendra want to go to every fucking club.
This is not. Whoa.
Okay. So then, no, I love you. So listen, I'm like, don't worry about it. We got to get it. So literally like 15 minutes later, her and Ariana get to the venue, and guess who's at the venue passing out water just in the park? Gatorade, right? So Ariana, right? Ariana goes to me like, hey, we have an event here. It seems like y'all have a lot of product in there. If you guys want to give some out at our event, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we can. Now, mind you, this is the presentation I'm looking for, huh? Give me something with electrolytes. Give me something that's going to make people, you know what I'm saying, be quenched. You know what I'm talking about? After the drinks in the Oyster Hut, in the chlorine. You feel me? And child, sure enough, it was 800 pallets in there. They said, well, look, you can have what you want to have. Huh? Now, I ain't going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. If I'd have bought all of that water, that would have been a couple $1,000s more to my bill. But Gatorade came through in the clutch. So I just want to say, Gatorade, thank you. Y'all came through. Y'all had ice buckets all around the venue, iced up. People, all they had to do was grab and go. I am thankful. I am aware of how people got home safely because of that contribution. Because child, when I tell you they wasn't stopping that drinking and that,
Don't say they. Whoa, let's go back. Don't say they. Be inclusive. Be inclusive.
Oh, I was drinking, but I had car service. People was pulling up there on scooters. Okay, people were pulling up in there on the little, ride share scooters. They was pulling up in there. I was so amazed at the entries because I sat in the car for like 15 minutes just because I wanted to watch the people, and ain't nobody know I was there. I was just watching the people come, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. The little buggies coming up with 6 people, coming back with 6 more people. So anyway, I was just excited. Thank you very much to everybody. That inspired another feeling I had, which led me to the title of episode 95, Conditional Love. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the coach, man, Kenny Burns. You know I'm talking about the dream is motherfucking real. I'm talking fast because I gotta get all these points out in 30 seconds. You have to do me a favor. You have to go to your favorite platform where you listen to the Kenny Burns Show, aka TKBS, and I need you to download the episodes. We cannot be number 1 if you don't download. Number 2, I need you to write a comment. I don't know why the hell I have a 4.8 on Spotify and I have 5 stars on Apple. Let's make it even. I love you in real life. Stay tuned. We have more TKBS on the way. Peace. The dream is real. Hey, TKBS Nation, it's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, and today I want to talk to you about something that's been my lunchtime go-to forever. The double quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. That's right. You know it's going to keep you full and satisfied. I mean, it's not just a meal. It's a whole experience. And you can feel that heat coming through the bag. That's how you know it's made fresh. Real burger experts like us know exactly what we're getting when we pull up to the McDonald's drive-thru. A quarter pounder with cheese. It's almost as good to look at as it is to eat. Almost. Get a drip that's as fire as your drip when you order a double quarter pounder with cheese at McDonald's. Fresh beef at participating U.S. McDonald's. Excludes Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories. When you hear a good idea, it's natural to do a double take. That's what you might do when you hear Discover will automatically double the cash back you've earned on your credit card at the end of your first year with Cashback Match. Wait, what? Yep. Double the cash back is something so good you might do a triple take. It pays to Discover. See terms at discover.com/credit card. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Culture Man, Kenny Burns, and you know when I'm working out or doing anything, my attention to detail is unmatched. From my reps to my outfits, everything is sleek and refreshing, just like my Smart Water. My Smart Water bottle fits everywhere and is one of my favorite accessories. In a world filled with overthinking, we're providing a refreshing change of pace, a moment of clarity with a simple choice of hydrating with Smart Water. Life's full of choices. Smart Water is a simple. Visit drinksmartwater.com and learn more. So after feeling all that energy, sugar, I woke up the next day and I was really surprised how some people didn't show up, right? And it's not a thing of like, we had 400, what was the total count? Like 455 people, right? And which, by the way, most of the people got in the water. Round of applause for the black people that didn't care nothing about their hair, child. Didn't care nothing about what they was gonna look like when they left that motherfucker. Afro puffs everywhere, and it was black, and it was beautiful. Tiffany over there down there. But, some people disappointed me. Some people really disappointed me, man. We had 40 days and 40 nights of rain in Atlanta prior to that. A lot of people I know was in town that did not come. And this led me to the title Conditional Love, because I really feel like people's love is conditional when it comes to supporting people they admire, respect, because that's the only way y'all treat me when I show up in real life. So I don't know how you could love and respect someone and not show up, not for me, but for yourself. You work hard, huh? You go, through life with your challenges, with your jobs and your family, and then that Kenny Burns is gonna provide an experience. We going to the local pool. I'm bringing in 28 couches, marble tables. I have pillows, towels. I have free food once you get in the door. I have open bar. There's nowhere you can go in Atlanta or the world and get that type of curation, and it's only every quarter. But yet you want to chill out. To help me, walk me off the ledge, Dr. Sugar. This is when I need the therapy session, because for the life of me, I can't understand that. And I'm talking about, I talk to people before the party. I'm coming. Why are you telling me you coming to something you ain't there?
Okay, first of all, when people do things like that, it has absolutely nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
It has something to do with them. And whatever the thing is that they haven't worked through, navigated, they're overthinking things. Sometimes people think that they can't show up places where the general public is because they may or may not have some different type of notoriety. Baby, let me tell you something. Here's the thing about Kenny. Kenny will have people in a room that are from every walk of life. Somebody that sold something in order to buy their plane ticket to
Right.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that somebody that, that's able to just hop on a flight. Somebody that's able to jump in their car. Somebody that's able to come and put something on from Amazon or Chloe or Gucci. Or you just never know what you're going to walk into.
That's right.
But we all treat each other like we are family.
Yes.
I had so many people because Kenny was being obnoxious. Saying,
hold on, you want to bust the gun? I thought she was about to say some love and endearing shit. Kenny was being obnoxious. Go ahead.
No, it's coming back. So Kenny was being obnoxious. Dr. Sugar, I love you. Happy birthday, Dr. Sugar.
I mean, Jesus, is that obnoxious, Tiffany, or is that showing love to your partner?
No. It was over and over and over again. That was just the obnoxious part. I was happy.
It was your birthday.
I was smiling. But listen, Kenny, just listen.
Okay.
Everybody give Kenny small circles. We still love you.
Small
so the thing is, it was so many people that were there that I did not know.
Right.
They were like, "It's your birthday?"
Yeah.
How do you even know who I am? But it was just the love. I'm telling y'all, the love. Like I met somebody in the bathroom when I was doing a little wardrobe change when it was time to leave.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I used to be a teacher too, but I got out." I said, "Girl, DM me your details.
Tell me how to get out this motherfucker right now."
Because I gotta go. I gotta go home.
Yeah.
So when even when we were in Turks, we all come from different walks of life. We all came together and had a great time. No matter where Kenny Burns is, no matter who you are, he's not gonna treat you like you the janitor.
Yeah.
And you can't be respected. he's going to be treating the janitor with the same level of respect as he's treating the CEO of whatever big company. Yeah. So just know that energy transfers. And that kind of love, even though it is conditional from other people, KB is an unconditional lover.
Thank you. I love you. Listen, and I ain't going to hold you though, sugar. I'm not going to stop. Because the thing I'm realizing is you can't talk about pop culture and not mention my name for the last 30 years. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about, because if it wasn't me directly to you, you got it from somebody that got it from me. And I'm not like being unapologetic about that. You know what I mean? But it is, rewarding to come share these stories with y'all so y'all can know I'm human too, because I be disappointed. I be let down. And again, I said the price of the party so you can know what attention to detail that I went through to make sure people can have some fun, a good time. And I woke up, listen, this is gonna bug you out, sugar. I woke up on Saturday morning and my trainer, Ray Grayson, called me and he said, everybody had an amazing time. Appreciate you for keeping us young. And to me, that got me kind of emotional, because it's like, where can you go and just have fucking fun and be yourself, and to your point, not even be worried about, ageism or who got on what and who doing what. Ain't nobody feel no pressure, no kind of way when they got through that door. And that's also too one of the disappointing things about the lead up. We told you we was going swimming. We told you was gonna have an open, but we told you all the things. And so many people in my DM talking about, I didn't know how, Sway. How you didn't know? No, I'm serious, because to me, when someone says something like that, you don't, now mind you, I know the algorithm be playing tricks on us. I know they don't show my page sometimes. It's been 30 days of people talking about knowing how you ain't know. But my thing is, and some of these people wasn't gonna have to pay that's saying that. So you just, and I get it though. I can't come outside all the time. I'm human. I be on the road when you might have an event. But when you call me and you say, KB, I need you, or can you help me, or can you put me with? Don't nobody get no. Nobody gets no. And if I don't have it, I'm gonna help you find it. But that's not reciprocal. And it just disappoints me sometimes, because I go so hard for my people. You know what I'm saying? I go so hard, and it'd be unfucking fair. But I want y'all to know, you're not the only ones. I go through it, or even doing what I'm doing, I still go through it. But we're moving on. So my industry, no, because I want to call some people out, y'all. It's taking a whole, you know what I'm saying? But because it's just weird. It's just weird energy, because I don't give that energy. But again, to what I said on Soul Food Sunday this weekend, love wins. It conquers all. I'm telling you it does. I'm not asking you. I know you might be in a weird place, whoever's hearing this and having doubts about that, but I'm telling you, I am a living, it would not happen. I would get no business if I didn't show up with love. Ask Tiffany. Let me tell y'all right, Tiffany gonna be able to write a book or just her experience with me. She got her own life. But just to see how I overpower that whole water shit I was telling y'all about, there's a whole story in that I'm not gonna put somebody out there, but you really tried to play it when you could have had the look of life, but you showed no commitment. You know what I'm saying? And then what God do? Give me the one, not the two. So I'm just saying, hold on to that. But our industry, sugar, is set up like that. Conditional love is almost in the handbook of business and now personal relationships. And I want to unpack that a little bit, because when you show up with conditions, how are you ultimately supposed to flourish? When you show up with conditions, how can you actually get the most from someone or even from yourself? If you're not willing to engage in a relationship, business or personal, how do you expect these conditions to define who we are with the small time we have here on this planet?
I know I have been saying this for the last 4 years, publicly. I've been saying this a long time, but I promise y'all, people don't know who they are, so they cannot reciprocate in the way that they really should.
Wow.
So whenever, I know me and KB are alike in this way. We're going to give our all.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get it back and sometimes we don't. But that's because we know who we are. And when you know who you are, giving your all doesn't take anything from you.
Yes.
My light doesn't get any dimmer because it's shining so bright, because I'm giving so much.
Yeah.
It's not going to dim at all. You come over here and let your light be bright too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, people really don't understand that I'm not asking you to be me. I'm asking you to be fully you.
Hey,
and if
man.
you're fully you, then you will show up and do what you're supposed to do and be who you're supposed to be in all situations.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, people don't know, and they be trying to figure out what is the move, i.e. what is in it for me, i.e. what am I going to get from this? But instead, you should just do what you're supposed to do, and then whatever is going to happen for you, happens.
Yes. Listen, and conditions also stunt your growth. How are you supposed to excel at anything when you have shackles on? Conditions are shackles. Conditions are preventative. Not like working out is preventative from heart disease, or eating good is preventative from keeping you on this planet longer. We're talking about a choice. You have the choice to be unconditional in your offering. But when you have conditions, you go back into the back of the line. You think you getting ahead, but yet, because I'm gonna tell you what happens, y'all. And it could be a career's worth of you not getting your due. It could be your whole career that you don't get your praise, that you don't get your flowers. But at the end of that day, when it comes time to be fulfilled, I'm talking about spiritually, you already had to been doing the work. Or you gonna just go up out of here not even realizing your worth because of these conditions and these restraints you put on yourself. Now, when it comes to conditional love, when you add love to conditions, that means you going through life without even feeling real love. How you gonna feel something that you stop yourself? It's herk and jerk. It's fucking, you know what I mean? You're stuttering till you get to the finish line. Your computer is malfunctioning. You feel me, Sugar?
100%, because when people do that, you could always see it in their eyes. They're looking around trying to see if people around them are approving of the way that they're conducting themselves or acting or reacting. I don't need approval because I know that I'm going to do the right I'm going to do myself right, and I'm going to do the people around me right. That's the issue that I run into with a lot of people in a lot of different industries, in education, in entertainment, in the world of, in the edutainment space, all of it. Yeah. We are all very much in situations where we really got to know who we are.
Facts. You do.
Because when we don't, I promise you, people, when you can see it in their eyes, they're looking for somebody to be like, let me pat her on the back. Even if it's not a physical pat on the back, people need that because they don't know who they are. I don't care whether you clap for me or not.
Yeah.
I'm clapping for me. I'm good.
Listen.
It's like self-aggrandizing. I'm not saying the right word. I'm not saying it right. But,
Kendra not here. I know, but we still feel her spirit. I know.
Whoa!
It's all love.
Don't be talking about my spirit.
I love her more than you. What are you talking about? Listen, but I feel you because, it's a thing when you continuously show up for people, right? And then you're like, but wait, when are they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, show up for me? Like, when are they gonna really show up for me? I'm not talking about the surface. The surface is what it is, but when they gonna really show up for me? What do I need? Do you know why I love Ebony the Great so much? Because no matter what, she's asking me how I am doing. She's saying, take some time. There's another sweet lady on Instagram, Dawn, I forget her Instagram. She only saying, are you taking some time for yourself? Are you getting some rest? I'm talking about but you don't even know the love language. You got so many conditions on love. You don't even know the love language. Do you realize how much you get out of life by understanding people's love language? It ain't just gifts. Jessica Burns, I could buy her the Taj motherfucking Mahal. It ain't gonna mean nothing because that ain't her love language. You hear me? She like me to go pull up with a truck full of roses for the garden or some, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta know your person's love language or people's love. How you supposed to exist in the world without love? I need to know. Are you not paying attention to what's going on right now with Iran? Have you not been a part of this Gaza, Israel madness for the last 2 years? These killings and kidnappings and bombings and all the things. Do you know where love should fit into those equations? Right now we have a presidential race going on that's all about race. There's no love in that. It's all about capitalism. There's no love in that. And then you got a person that is literally leading her campaign like a good human, laughing, smiling, showing the world that we can be happy. It's okay. In Khaled's words, it's okay to be happy.
It's okay to be happy.
I don't not see strength in Kamala Harris because she's smiling. I do not see a woman smiling as a weakness. I see that as a unpenetrable force field she's putting around her people. And y'all want to sit up here and make all these excuses for something that feels good, that feels natural, somebody you can actually understand what the fuck they're talking about. You want to put shackles, you want to put conditions on her. You want to put your conditional love. Okay, well, it would be good if it was my mama. Well, it ain't. It's a representative of, though. It would be good if it was my sister or my wife or no, it's her. Your wife don't have that skill set. She has not been in public service for 20 plus years. Like, it's just ridiculous, this conditional love that people keep putting in every pocket of our life. You feel me, Sugar?
I really just want people to show up and be who they are. That's it.
Yeah, that's
just be regular.
You still drunk.
Show up and be who you are. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I don't know, because Dr. Sugar, you sound like Kendra. I was like, is this Kendra or is this Dr. Sugar?
What just happened? I just want people to be regular.
No, I know. I just, I think we're getting to the point when, or where we need to start holding people accountable in the way that they really feel it. We've been talking about politics. We're going to mention politics on every show until the election. But I think, to all these conditional voters, all these conditional Republicans and Democrats, all you conditional motherfuckers, sit down. It's all or nothing right now. Bars. Like, it's all or nothing right now. There cannot be any more. Conditions, yes. We want to hold people responsible. We want to put put things in perspective that we need to put in perspective and silo certain things and, box certain things and, organize and all that. But conditions on what? Trump he's not humanely yet. Okay, let's leave it there. Now, not talking about his bullshit policies and his rhetoric and his racial tone and his misogynistic life and all his shit. It's just that we're not doing that. And I feel, Sugar, and we're going to get ready to get up out of here, but I just feel like we're better people than that. Like, we're better, we're better than this, y'all. Than putting all these conditions on things. What would you like to say before we get up out of here, baby?
We not only need to not keep putting conditions on things, but we need to hold other people accountable whenever they are putting conditions. Like, you can't come in and out of my life.
Ooh, hold on.
You're not going to be able to do it.
God, hold on. Let me that sounds personal. That sounds like... No, I'm just saying generally, you can't say you love me and you love my pure heart, my pure spirit, and then go 2 weeks without talking to me and say, that doesn't mean I wasn't thinking about you. Oh, well, what does it mean? Yeah. Who does that?
Because... just generally, people do things.
I wasn't asking. I was just saying, like, who does that?
Okay. Yeah, who does that?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Because I'm amazing.
Amen.
You don't go 10 days without talking to me, baby.
Yeah, but I think that's the point that's the moral of this whole story. Conditions on the way that you're willing to handle something. Not me.
Yep.
That got nothing to do with me. But I think if you start making people feel like that, though, make people feel like they're tripping. Because, DL called me this morning. And he said, DL's my big brother. If I'm 51, he's older. That means his wife is older, right? And it was some apprehension because it was like, we on the way to KB party. We know it's finna be super fly. But for whatever reason, it's still a little thing of like, was it gonna be a bunch of young girls in bikinis running around? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't. It was grown women dressed how they wanted to dress and nobody felt the way. But I think it's like the conditions you put on people. You think because I'm this highly influential person in the world, I'm always dressed to the nines and I got TV shows over here and I'm doing this over here and I'm doing all these things, you're judging me as if, I'm a certain way, or it's still a certain era. Yeah, back in 2008, if you came to Kenny Burns' party, we was with the shits. Oh yeah, we was outside. It was twerking. It was a whole lot of things, but it still was responsible. It still was professionals. But we grown now. So what is Kenny doing? Creating a playground for grown people. And by the way, my son, his girl, and their whole crew was there. It was other youngins and energy. I want to say it was grandparents. I'm talking about 50-something-year-olds who got grown kids with young kids. And then it was 20-somethings. And everything in between. So you scared of the world.
And it didn't feel weird.
It was not weird at all. And everybody was together. Everyone knew each other. If they didn't know each other, to Sugar's point, they were introducing themselves. It was a love fest. And that's what our world should be, without conditions. That's my world. I don't have conditions. That's why when you come celebrate with me, you up. You can't even help yourself. Even if you fucked up mad, life got you down, nigga. By the time you ate that crab leg, that oyster, that motherfucking corn, then baby, you got into your spirit. And I got on that mic, start talking my shit. And then you came to me and hugged me and I smelt like you remembered. It was over. You was there for the rest of the time in the mindset you needed to be in. And I want this to be our mindset every day. I don't want any more conditions on love coming to me. I can stand all of the haters. I can stand all the inconsistencies in my life. But the one thing I'm not going for is you not feeling it no more. I'm saying how I feel. I'm disappointed in some of you that did not come. I'm disappointed in the way that you continuously are using your insecurities to not show up for not just yourself, but for me. I'm not with that shit. Because I don't care. To Sugar point, my light shining. It's not gonna cut off. You should know this. It's 30 years later. It's 30 years later. I'm not going nowhere. And when I am gone, I have 100 million fucking disciples that are their own light and have found their own voice. And it's gonna keep permeating through the galaxy until the fucking shit is over. Whoa, I felt that. I hope y'all feel that in your spirit, because I know it's people in your life that need to hear that. Send that to their ass. Send that to them people that need to be in that box this week, so hopefully they can be out that box next week. All right. Sugar, I love you. You hear me? We got a thing going on.
Too.
Yeah, and it was so good to see you in your element. We went out after y'all. I ain't gonna talk about it, but it was her birthday, and we had a good time. So thank you for coming, support me as you always do. Thank you to the entire nation who showed up and showed out. And you know what else I'm loving? This is all I'm gonna say, and then we out of here. You tell us goodbye. But it's more people that I don't know in these events now. And what I'm learning is I am building a real community, because it's not just the people I know. Now, mind you, I love my people. I want them at every event, but it's more of the people that I'm meeting now and are growing with this new community than the people I know. It's almost weird to me, because we all defining, right, Sugar? We redefining ourselves in this age, in this era of social media and digital everything. Like, we're redefining who we are and how we want to show up. And now it's like, damn, again? I thought the last 30 years I've been building my community. No, it's a whole new life ahead of me, and I'm here for it. But what you got to say to get us up out of here, baby?
That's all we got.
That's all we got?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you still drunk. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3. No, I thought you might have some wisdom, Dr. Sugar. You about the kids come tomorrow? You gonna be, hello? Shit, it's fine. It's fine. You acting like Kendra.
The students are coming, and then my birthday is Wednesday. And we just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody, be yourself.
Yeah.
Show up authentically yourself.
Yes.
You will help others do the same.
Yes.
When you show up and be yourself, it makes other people want to do the same thing.
Hey, man. I love you in
You
real
ain't
life.
gotta be perfect. You gotta be present.
All right, come on, count us down in the background, Tiffany. We out of here.
1, 2, 3.
The dream, say it, Tiffany. The dream is real. Yeah. The dream is real.